Hey everyone! Doing a house tour. A lot of stuff needs to be unpacked, but might as well show what our house looks like. This is the entryway. You go in, we put our shoe rack here, you take your shoes off, and then you go straight into the living room. We're going to downsize our sofa and our TV so it fits this area better. But one thing I like about this living room is when you turn around, there's a built-in bookshelf, and where we put all of our photos on there. And when you take a left, it's our dining room. Lance brought fresh flowers from a wedding, and he says that he might be able to do this quite frequently, bringing leftover flowers from the wedding venue after he does an event, so that's exciting. And when you go behind the dining room, you go through the curtains and you see my oasis, my plant room and hobby room. Just has all the shelves that I can store my crafts and hobby equipment. That's super fun. And we're gonna go into the kitchen. Our apartment kitchen was so tiny, and now we finally have the space for all of our cooking and baking equipment. Got that recipe book. We're gonna be making a lot of food and fun meals in this kitchen, so we're super excited. And we finally have a pantry. We did not have a pantry in our apartment. Now we do. Yeah, and then when you go out the kitchen, there's like a storm drain that runs through. In the bedroom, you have a better view of it, but yeah, very cute. We're gonna go into the bathroom. The bathroom, it's a shower, but Lance and I always take showers. We never take baths, so that's alrighty. And Calvin was just checking out the bathroom. We'll go into Lance's office space. It's an open area, but it has enough room for his standing desk table, and he still has a few things that he needs to unpack. But there's that. We're gonna go into the bedroom. So there's one bedroom upstairs, and this is the master bedroom. This is where Lance and Maeve sleeps. And there's two bedrooms downstairs, but still a lot of unpacking to do. I'm gonna try to get that done, most of it done today. But I love the two windows in the bedroom, and you can have a closer view of that storm drain. And I tell Lance sometimes it looks like a stream that's running by our house. Super cute. And I love how this window looks right into the backyard. Like, look at that space. You know how you don't see housing, any of the neighbor's house in the back from this view. So it just looks like we have a private backyard. But this is facing west, so during the evening, the sun just pours through the window, and it's so beautiful in this room. And we're gonna go towards the back of the house. There's the coat rack and the shoe. We put our little robot for the cats. And there's the door that goes into the garage. I'm gonna go down to the basement first though, and then I'll come around and go through the garage. So here's our basement. So there's gonna be some work that Lance and I are gonna do. I'll show that in a bit, but here's the laundry room. So much storage. I didn't realize how much stuff that we have that ends up being stored away. But we're gonna build a proper rack or two so it can hold all of our things. And then this is one of the rooms that Lance is considering building it into a TV room. So we're gonna remove all those shelves in the back, and we'll mount our TV there, and then have the sofa that's upstairs, bring it down here, so it becomes a a TV room. And then he also suggests making it into a cat cave area. So we'll be putting a lot of perhaps cat shelves and cat stuff down here for the boys. And then this area, we don't know what we're gonna do yet, but it's an open door area. And back here, behind this door, is actually another room. So this will probably be the guest bedroom when we have our friends and family come visit us. So, yeah. We're super excited. We'll make this extra comfy for our guests. And then I'll just show the bed, the bathroom. Will be the guest bathroom in here. Shower. Oops. And then sink. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna go head back up and then go show the garage, which I think is Lance's favorite part of the house because he has so many wood working tools, and now he has a place to store them. I'm just gonna put shoes on. So this is the front of the house. Drives through into the garage here. It's a one-car garage, but look at all the space. The previous owner had put a lot of shelves, so you can tell we'll put a lot of stuff already. But going to have to clean it up in a bit. Lance's Traeger, a ton of barbecue. And then there's a room in the back. I'm gonna turn the light on. And this is where Lance's man cave, his room, woodworking room is gonna be. He stored so many of his tools already. Has it all laid out. And once he has the time, he's gonna be making a lot of furniture in here. Okay. And I'll just show the backyard. Going to be planting a lot of vegetables and herbs. I don't know if it's too late in the season. I'm gonna ChatGPT it and see what I can grow this late in June. But the backyard is huge. We're gonna have to mow, but there's not really, it's like clean grass. I'm surprised there's no weed, so Lance and I are gonna have to maintain it. But we're gonna plan to put umbrella right, I think that pole is for umbrella. Put umbrella. Jamie says she's gonna bring a kiddie pool for Maeve, and we're gonna get a coffee table or an outdoor table so we can drink coffee in the morning and just enjoy sunrise and sunset. And yeah, that's it. That's the house. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye bye.